I'm Barbara Marlow. I'm with Middlebury College, and I've worked for the college for nearly 30 years now. It's not my alma mater, and it is my home. And I think it says a lot about the school that people want to live there, and students certainly make the school their home during their years there. We're a small liberal arts school in Vermont. It's certainly a definite choice to pick a small liberal arts school that is not in a city. We're not tiny, about 2,800 students. 37 programs abroad draw a considerable number of our students away at any time, so that we have about 2,500 students on campus at any time. And those are all undergraduate, and that would be the first thing I would point out, is the opportunity to be on a campus where everything there is focused on the undergraduate student. It develops the thinking skills, you work closely with faculty and with students, and that is really why a student should choose a liberal arts experience. Broadly interested, curious about lots of things, wanting to be part of a place with a strong sense of community, and looking for those close personal relationships, lots of research opportunities. Someone by the name of Jim Conant said that education is what's left over after you forget everything that you've learned. And that is part of what represents the liberal arts experience, whether in a liberal arts school or the College of Arts and Sciences within a university. But it is really not the facts that you learn, but the patterns of thinking, the depth of thinking, the ability to learn for yourself and be unafraid of that process, to be able to formulate and synthesize information, formulate opinions, back them up, and communicate them. And that's at the heart of everything we do. And since the job that you hold someday may not exist today, it is pretty hard to know how specifically to prepare for that. Another man said that the new definition of illiteracy or literacy will not be whether you can read or write, but whether you can learn and relearn. And everything is changing so rapidly. So we feel that everything that we do builds those skills through any of our 45 programs and majors. There are a few things that Middlebury is known for. Number one, being a very nimble school. That right now we have lots of new programs that are not majors. They are things that students enact in their extracurricular life or in their non-academic life that allow them to develop and greater develop their innovation, their creativity, their ability to innovate. And there is fear in the United States that this process of college admissions has students grooming their resume so early in life they don't take chances anymore. They don't take risks because they're afraid that it won't look good. So we are trying in every way possible to create those opportunities and provide the support for that to happen on campus, because that's how the problems that the world is facing are going to be solved someday, is through innovation and not going over what's been done before. Middlebury is known for languages. We teach 10 modern languages. We have 37 language-based programs in other parts of the world. We are adding an 11th language. A lot of people speak English, but it's important to communicate with people in their language. We have international programs that provide context for those languages. So many students don't study a language. They pick an international studies major and combine it with language study and study a discipline in a major in another language in a part of the world that speaks that language, and that develops unique skills. Another is environmental studies. Middlebury is the oldest environmental studies major in the U.S., and it connects to all areas of the curriculum. So environmental economics or environmental policy, environmental chemistry or biology, the social sciences, the natural sciences, even dance. Literature and writing are strongly associated with Middlebury, as are theater, film, and dance, and that isn't quite as well known. Film and media culture is a rapidly developing major and of interest to many students, and our theater department also runs an equity theater in New York City, which gives students the chance to have a professional theater experience if they're interested in that. So it's a beautiful lake valley in Vermont. We have mountains on both sides. We have our own ski area, our own golf course, our own Nordic ski area. There's hiking, biking, kayaking, canoeing, walking, climbing, lots of opportunity for the outdoors and for service, and just to be a member of a really strong, vibrant, enthusiastic, and wonderful community. Hope you'll have a look.